Well, don't forget to wipe your feet, paws, and claws as we tour the brand new renovated Davy Crockett Ranch cabins at Disneyland Paris. And when I found out that they were doing Junior Woodchuck and Humphrey Bear theme, I knew I just had to come stay here. So, right off the bat, we have this nice big living area. A nice Forest of Duckburg poster with Humphrey Bear. And we have a TV. Look at this cute clock with the semaphore flags. And the decorations in this cabin are adorable. Got a woodchuck hat and the whole duck family up there. And this sofa also turns into a bed. These cabins sleep 6. These cute pillows. Rule number 43, if a bear you spy, string your food up high with Humphrey Bear. And rule number 1, always expect the unexpected. We've got this cute little kid-sized table and stools. And here is the little welcome packet, and it has instructions on how to use the air conditioning and the dishwasher and the microwave. And we have a table for 6. And the Junior Woodchuck guidebook. Does not come with the room. I bought this in the gift shop. I just had to have it. And over here we have some hooks with Donald and Humphrey and Daisy. And down here we have the nephews and Webby. So cute. So right here is the fridge. Nice big fridge. And on the bottom is a freezer. And we have really a full kitchen. Now, this resort is the closest thing that you'll find to a DVC room at Disneyland Paris. So we have a microwave, and up top, it's a stand, I guess, for cooking a pizza in the microwave. Up here, we have some glasses. Cute little memo board. Grandma Duck. And our cabin is on the Wildberry Patrol loop. Each loop of cabins has a different name. Got Gyro, Gear Loose, and Chippendale. They give you a little dishwashing kit that has a dishwasher tablet in it and a towel. Here's your sink with some soap with Donald angrily washing the dishes. You have a Lavazza coffee maker and a kettle. And they give you a selection of tea and sugar. And then here are your coffee pods and creamer. And up here we have wine glasses, bowls, a water carafe, big coffee cups and espresso cups. You have a toaster, a nice induction cooktop. Love an induction cooktop. And here we have plates, plenty of utensils and cooking utensils, and a corkscrew. And here are your pots and pans. And a colander, cutting board, trivet, and some grill tools. There is a barbecue grill outside, and you can buy charcoal for it in the gift shop. We have this nice big dishwasher. And here are your trash and recycling bins. Now, to the left, we have the master bedroom, the double bed, the Junior Woodchuck pillow, and this cute artwork on the wall with Humphrey Bear following Donald and the nephews, and Daisy is in the lead. And we have nightstands on both sides and outlets and charging ports. We love that. And here we have a little desk area with a seat and a mirror. Window in the master bedroom. Some more artwork. I just love this. It's like they designed this place just for me. Now in the master bedroom, we have the first shower room. This cabin has 2 showers. So we got this nice big shower. And we've got some soap and shampoo with Donald and Daisy. There's a window in the bathroom and a window blind. A mirror. Soap and a sink. Got your towels. There's a hairdryer under here. We have towel warmer. You won't see that at Disney World. And a little trash can. And then next to the shower room, we have this nice walk-in closet. So we have hangers. There's a pack and play. Good amount of storage. And a safe. Oh, and there's a full-length, well, mostly full-length mirror on the back of the bedroom door. The cabin is heated and cooled by 3 mini split systems. There's one in the master bedroom. There's one in the living room. And here's the thermostat. And there's another mini split in the other bedroom. So this is the second bedroom. And we have a single bed over here. And in this cabinet, here's your duvet and some more hangers. I love these light fixtures. We have gyro gear loose and Grandma Duck. And a reading light. More charging ports. A window. And then over the other beds, we've got Donald and Daisy and the lights. Storage over the bed. And here we have another single bed, and then underneath is a trundle bed. And it has this adorable artwork next to this bed. And another little closet area with more hangers and more storage. And here's the mini split and thermostat for this bedroom. This is a nice big bedroom that sleeps 3. Now over here, there's one toilet in the cabin, and it's in this room, and it's really kind of tight in here. Yeah, it's pretty small. And then across the hall is the second shower room. Got some hooks on the wall. Another nice big shower, just like in the master. And then a mirror. And a sink with soap and glasses. Towels. And another towel warmer. Anything under here? That's just storage. So I really love these cabins. I think they did such a good job decorating them. I wish that they had done the DVC cabins at Fort Wilderness with this theme, because I would certainly buy there if they did. And also, the cabins at Fort Wilderness at Disney World, they only have 1 bathroom, and they still sleep 6. So I think they could have found a way to put another bathroom in them. But anyway, this place is adorable. And outside on the deck, you have some patio furniture and a picnic table. And you get your own parking spot right in front of your cabin, because if you're going to stay here, you need to have a car because they do not offer Disney transportation to the parks. So the parks are about 10 minutes away. But if you're staying here, you get to park for free in the Disney parking lot. The Davy Crockett Ranch is a very peaceful resort. It's in the woods. And even though it's only about 10 minutes away from the Disney parks, you really feel like you're away from it all. And just keep in mind that you do need your own transportation to the parks because they don't provide any here. The resort has one restaurant, Crockett's Tavern, and it's a buffet that serves American-style barbecue food, which is exotic cuisine for over here, but not for us Americans. And they're only open for dinner, and it's currently 35 euros per adult, which really isn't bad for an all-you-can-eat dinner. There's also a bar that serves cocktails, and they have a really nice store that has a lot of merchandise that you can find in the parks. And it also has a quite large grocery section since the cabins do have a pretty full kitchen. The resort also has an indoor pool, but it seems to be closed for periods of time, but they list on the website the dates that it will be closed. So if that's important to you, you can plan your trip accordingly. The resort is also dog friendly. They let you have dogs in some of the cabins for an extra charge. So let's talk about the price. It's not inexpensive to stay here. Even though this is the lowest priced Disney resort most of the time, some days the Hotel Santa Fe is a little bit cheaper, but this is usually the cheapest. And it still cost us a little over $500 a night to stay here because if you book a Disney resort through Disney, it includes your park tickets for everybody who's staying in the room. And it includes the tickets for both check-in and check-out day. So since we stayed here for 2 nights, we got 3 days of park hopper tickets included. And so for every additional person that you have staying in the cabin, it raises the price accordingly because you're paying for those park tickets. So now that we've stayed here, what did we think about it? Well, the cabins are just beautiful. Everything is brand new. It's decorated adorably. The amenities are really nice. It's just really a beautiful resort. It's very quiet here. We love not sharing a wall with anybody and having our own kitchen because we just like to have drinks in the fridge and eat what we want to eat and not have to go out for every meal. The bed is very comfortable for a French bed, which means that it's still a little on the hard side. It's also really nice that you get your own parking space right in front of your cabin, so that's super convenient. Okay, now we have to talk about the problems. Biggest problem with this cabin is the toilet room. The toilet room is tiny. We measured it, and it's only about 2.5 feet wide by about 3 feet deep. I'm 5'3", and I felt very tight and confined in that room. Jim is 5'10", and he was really at the limit in that room. As he put it, if he was 3 inches taller, he would not be able to use that room. We can see that small toilet room really being a problem for a lot of people. Now, if you're the kind of person that goes with the bathroom door open, then more power to you. That's your family's problem. But if you are a larger person, you're just not going to be able to use that room. So I think that you really should be aware of that if you're thinking about booking these cabins. Now, the showers are generously sized. The shower rooms, with the sink, they're a nice size. It's just that toilet room is ridiculously tiny, and that's going to be a deal breaker for a lot of people. Another thing to be aware of is that in the middle of the night, when nobody's moving around, the power goes out in the cabin, all the lights turn off, and the air stops. And then when somebody gets up, the motion sensors will make everything turn on again, but it makes quite a loud beep, and so that can wake up anybody who might still be sleeping. And I read someone else say in a review that their cabin got really stuffy because it was hot out. Now, I don't know if doing the balloon trick that I've heard people do at the resorts at Disney to make the air conditioner stay on because they have a motion sensor, and so people will take a balloon and leave it in their room, and the air kind of makes it blow around, and that keeps some motion going. That might work for these, but otherwise, just be aware that in the middle of the night, all the lights are going to go out and the air is going to stop. So that's just a little annoying. And also, it's raining right now as I record this, and it's pretty loud on the roof. And so if you're a light sleeper, that's going to be difficult for you. Jim's going to remove the rain sounds, so you're not going to hear it while I record, but it's raining now and it is pretty loud. But those are really the only drawbacks to this. That and the fact that you need your own transportation, and some people that's just not going to work for. So would we stay here again? Yes, we would. The cabins are beautiful. We really like it. It serves our purposes. I just don't know if I would want to spend that much money to stay here again, because we really don't need like 3 days of park tickets, because we don't plan our entire trip around just going to Disney parks when we're over here. But it is your best value for having your own little house, essentially, and including your park hopper tickets. So I definitely do recommend this hotel. It's certainly way nicer than the Hotel Santa Fe, which usually costs more. So I would recommend this one over that. Well, if you found this review helpful, I would really appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up, and you can subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.